There is a loudspeaker. So it should be okay.
What's it?
There is a loudspeaker. This one.
At the very outset, I would like to apologize for being so late today, but I realized that when something is very important from God's point of view, all the negative forces work out. Their plans, how to delay, how to put obstructions, how to bring hindrances, how to deviate. It's very surprising. And today, I think it would be best if I tell you about God's will and how we human beings try to go against it all the time. God's will is extremely simple. He is divine love. He is compassion. He is ocean of mercy. And in His mercy and in compassion, He created this world and then created human beings just to give them the highest thing in life, joy. Joy which is single thing. It does not have duality. Like sorrow and happiness, like day and night. But how we are anti-joy and anti-God. And why it happens, we'll have to see that. Our awareness, as you know, grows through our brain, down. And whatever starts growing downward makes us away from God. In a way. Ultimately, we have to achieve God. But first we go a little bit away from that awareness of being one with God, just to understand that freedom has to be used properly. Without that training, without that education, no use giving freedom to human beings. You have seen the free countries. What have they achieved? In their freedom, what have we achieved? Atom bombs to kill ourselves. I mean, it is stupid. It's foolish. It's absurd. But we have done it, and we are proud of it. And still we are busy how to make it even worse and worse for ourselves. This is how we move. The awareness that was our own, human awareness, was given to us for freedom, to be tested, to be experimented, to be seen. And then to have ultimate freedom, by which you become the Spirit. You have to become the Spirit ultimately. But as we start growing in our awareness, so-called, our concern is not for the Spirit. I would say like a tree which embeds itself into its roots. And the roots that we have are in the brain. And then we start growing upward, upward and upward till the leaves are created, fruits are created, flowers are created. On the contrary, before reaching the fruit stage, what happens to us that we start creating artificial leaves and enjoying them. We take to artificiality. Once this identification of artificiality starts, we start going away from reality to negative thoughts or to over positive thoughts by which we make atom bombs and all that. So-called positive thoughts, which are actually anti-God. So there are two branches really in life that we branch off. Some people like to go towards the left side of negative attitude, by which they injure themselves, trouble themselves, do all kinds of things by which they can die in the most miserable manner, get all kinds of diseases upon themselves, torture their body, torture everything that they have. And the another side is on the right-hand side, where they move to torture others, to destroy others, to overpower others. Both ways, we are away from God and His mercy and His grace. The concern should be throughout towards the spirit. Then the movement is in the right direction. But this concern breaks up very easily in human beings because they are free to do it. In their ego, they just break it. The connection, they break it. So much so that when you develop artificial ways of enjoying life, then even the consciousness of God is lost. That He exists, that He has created us, that He is the one who is running the show. We become so conscious of ourselves that we think there's nothing wrong. We do this, we do that, plunge into all kinds of problems, and we don't understand that what we are doing is against ourselves, and ourselves means against God, because God has created us. He loves us. We don't love ourselves. If we had loved ourselves, we would not have ruined our own body, our own systems, everything that we have, by saying, what's wrong? Why not do it? You must love this body of yours, this mind of yours, your society. Everything you have to love because God has created you in His love. But the love itself has become such a perverted word now. What is wrong in promiscuousness? It is love. If I tell that, no, it is not, because it is against nature, it gives you trouble, you will be in a mess. Listen to me, it's not proper. Then people think that this lady is very matronly, she is very old-fashioned Victorian. But it's a fact. Why do things which will destroy? You can't create yourself, you can't even create a nose for yourself, leave alone the whole body. Then why should we be anti ourselves, first of all? Then why should we be anti the society that we have created? Then against the whole nation that we have created, and nations and nations and nations. What are they doing? All these politicians today, fighting for what? I just look at them, I can't understand what's the matter with these people. Fighting to create more destructive forces, more horrible things to destroy innocent human beings. Those who are innocent are simply worried. They don't know what to do. They don't understand why they are to be dead tomorrow, because some people have gone off their heads. And those who have gone off their heads are sitting at the helm of affairs. And we select them and elect them, all such people who are sitting at the helm of affairs. That's how the negativity grows within us. We become negative. Both things are negative attitude because they negate God. Negation of God is the first crime we have created. We are not afraid of that God or for Him. His compassion, His mercy, His everything. But in His mercy only He is going to destroy the world. He won't allow you to commit more sins against Him. He destroys even otherwise from within. What is cancer? What are all these diseases that are coming in our body? They are nothing but our own destruction forces that we ourselves have built within ourselves are breaking. There is no fear from outside invasion or from any star or from any extraterrestrial attack. No, there is not. It is within us. The attack is built within us, of which we should be aware. In the name of freedom, we have collected within ourselves all the germs of our destruction. It is such a built-in process within us that we are not even aware that they are growing, that they are there. We are quite satisfied with ourselves, with our artificial life, with our so-called etiquettes and superficial mannerism. Innately within us, there resides the spirit which wants to enlighten you, which is anxious to enlighten, to give you the peace, the bliss, the joy of your being. This beautiful lamp of yours, which is being created, is with a great purpose. It has to be enlightened. Respect yourself. There is no respect word left in the dictionary today. Respect yourself. We have to respect this lamp, which has the light of the Spirit, that it should be enlightened. And let us be that lamp that shows the path of glorification of your being. And in that light, we can see God's glory too. It's such a beautiful world He has created for us. Everything He has given us. But we, in our ignorance and in so-called freedom, have ruined so many things. It is sometimes shocking to see how people are going just towards hell directly. For a mother, it is a thing of great concern. How to stop this poor? How to get them out of it? How to make them understand what is your worth, what is your value. You don't take human life for granted. It is a very precious life, created out of many processes. With great difficulty it was created. Don't forget that you have to become the Spirit. Without that, your life is just a waste. The whole creation is a waste. Because you are the highest in the creation. You are the epitome of the creation. And what are you up to? We have to form nucleuses who will talk about Spirit now openly, about God. I was amazed to hear that in this country, people don't like to talk about God. You cannot talk about God. As soon as you say God, oh, nothing. God, that's religion, that's nothing. Can you imagine such a state of affairs where you cannot talk about your Creator? Either you form some sort of a closed, secretive organization where everybody cannot enter into and say, now we belong to certain cult of God. How can God have cults? Just think of it. How can He have separate churches and separate temples and mosques? How can He have? How can we become fanatic in the name of God? Can you imagine? This is what we have done to God. We have become fanatic. There's a stone, when it touches anything, it becomes gold. But there must be a stone. When it touches human beings, they become like prisons. That's why there is so much fanaticism. It's a problem. How to break this news and message that you are the spirit and you have to become the spirit. There's a Marathi poet called Namdev, because my mother tongue is Marathi. And thank God I have been born in Maharashtra, because it's a country of saints. Thousands of saints live in that country. The tradition is so spiritual. Spirituality is the tradition of that place where I was born, in that Maharashtra. Called Maha means the great and Rashtra means the nation. I don't know why they thought of it, but I feel that way. That the tradition is of spirituality, not of alcoholism or druggism or call any other isms as they are. But of spirituality is the tradition in that country, where a very simple poet called Namdev, he was a tailor. Himself was just a tailor, ordinary. And he has written a very sweet poem, which I will just tell you, explain what he says. He says that a little boy is flying a kite in the sky. He's looking at the sky. He's talking to his friends. He's moving upward and downward. And he's discussing things here and there. But his attention is on the kite. Then he says a lady who is carrying her little baby is doing the work in the house. She's giving water to her husband. And she is also sitting down and cooking. Then she's getting up to wash something. The child is on her waist, resting. But her attention is all the time on the child. There's a lady who is walking with a pitcher of water on her head. She's walking with many other ladies. They are all walking together, laughing, smiling, young ladies, talking to each other and discussing things. But their attention is on their spirit. In the sense, it is on that pitcher of water. In the same way, though we have to lead a life here of other things, it is absurd that we do not have our attention on our spirit, which is the giver of joy, the ultimate in life. But as soon as you start talking about something like that, people think that it is something trash, not to be listened to. Most surprising. They want to hear the same mundane things again and again. You see, if it is a broadcast by, say, Conservative Party or Labour Party or another party or any other party, they'll listen to it for hours together. Such a mundane stuff, every year you hear that. But if somebody says that, no, this is all artificial, you have something much more within you, rise to that point. They think it is something, we have not come to hear all these things, what is this mother telling us? But now awaken and arise. On a different level we have to come to understand that what these people have done so far, and we have accepted it, we have taken it for granted all these years, has done no good to us. We have to rise above this to see there is beyond the horizon a star shining within us, and that is our spirit. People have talked about it, made another cult. Talk about God, made another cult. This time I saw one thing in the BBC, they showed a cult which says they are doing God's work. Doing God's work, and the ladies are tying up their thighs with thorns and things, and hurting themselves, cutting their flesh. And the explanation is, just imagine in the name of God doing such horrible stuff. And the explanation is that you must have mortification. Why? Why should you have? Because Christ did it. Are you Christ? And that means Christ, whatever he did is waste. Little bit of yours was needed to add. Whatever he's done is more than sufficient, because he was the prince. And if a prince has to go through the mortification, it's a very great thing. Not for a beggar to go through the mortification. What is so great? He's already done it. He has worked for us. He's just to be enlightened within us. And that's how we have to get to our realization. Now to sit down and to question is very easy. That's the easiest thing to do, is to sit down and ask questions. But best is to get to it. You get to your realization. That is the most important thing today. Of course, under the circumstances, as the human beings are, it is not going to work very fast. I am sure of it. I have tried my level best. Like mountains, you have to raise the Kundalini. Really, like mountains, you feel so tired and fagged out. But then, they don't want to appreciate it. So, not to feel disappointed, not to feel hurt about it. Slowly and steadily, I am sure, in your own eyes, people will see the light. People will see how your life is transformed into joy and bliss and understanding. They will see how loving and dignified you have become. And then they are going to believe that there is a better life. The state is so bad for some people. They see, as I told you, a black picture of the whole thing. They are so disappointed that they have given up. They have just given up. They say, now we've finished with it. We've done everything, now we don't want to do any more. I've seen in France, many people are sitting outside and discussing that when are we going to have now the 10 stars meeting together to collapse this world once for all. They are discussing that let us be finished soon now, we have had enough of it, let's have the ultimate destruction, whether it was atom bomb or anything, let us be finished, had enough of it. It is so desperate. I can understand their desperation. Those who are thinking about it, those who are concerned about it and bothered about it. No doubt, one would feel desperate. Even the Saj Yogis sometimes get very upset and get extremely desperate, and they say, give up, mother. Just we finished with it. Now no more. But I don't know how to remove my attention from the spirit. If you can try, you try your level best to remove it. You cannot. Now you are there. So whatever it is, till the last breath of your life, you will fight to save as many as possible. So all those Sahajogis who got very frustrated in certain endeavors, I have to say, you should not be frustrated. You have to keep your courage and understanding that if you have feeling for others and if you really show your concern to them, they will understand you and will be able to get more and more people saved, emancipated, and they will enter into the kingdom of God. As you are enjoying, they will also enjoy. Only snag in the enjoyment is that you feel that so many are still lost. Doesn't matter. That has to be made up. We have to work hard. We have to understand that there are negative forces which are pulling them down. They are ignorant. They do not know beyond this life resides the eternal life of beauty and glory. But gradually, I am sure it will work out. Especially for this meeting, they had lots of ups and downs, and whole thing was very discouraging. But still, one must understand that God's work is blessed by God. He will render all His help, all His blessings on you to enrich you, to enable you to perform your divine duties. The time is passing. Very little time left now. It's running out. And that's why the desperation is more in people. This desperation itself has brought forth the advent of Sahaja Yoga on this earth. And you should feel more stronger to fight these obstructions that you feel around, and should work out the ultimate goal of this creation. May God bless you. I would request people to be seated now for a while, because we should try to get our realization now. One should have little time for oneself. There is no limit of time in Sahaja Yoga. Whenever the Kundalini has to rise, she rises. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after. Whenever you have to get your realization, it works out. Only thing is, we can expedite it. We can work harder to cleanse the path to achieve it. But we must make a start now. And once it works out, then it is easy to handle it and to go further. I am sure John must have told you about the Kundalini. Moreover, you can take the books from here. There are little books published for the first people who are coming to Sahaja Yoga. It looks very complicated. It is not. Like the switch here, which can put all the lights to their enlightenment. In the same way, there is a switch within you, which is called as the Kundalini. And all this machinery is not to be bothered about. Once you get your realization, the whole thing becomes very easy and you can get to it. Of course, you know you can't pay for it. It's very low-level business to pay for it. People don't understand that how can you pay for God's love. They can't understand. This is beyond their mind, because whatever they have got today, even the air they have to pay for. And you cannot put in any effort, or you cannot put in any pain or any troublesome things for yourself. Moreover, there is complete freedom for you. We cannot bind you by writing down a sort of your name in the ledger and then making you a member and giving you a member card. There is nothing like that in Sahaja Yoga is possible. You can see it very clearly, it is not possible. If you understand on what level I am talking. You are absolutely free to get your realization, absolutely free to move further with it. And even at that moment, if you want to leave, you are absolutely free to leave. There's nobody who is going to ask you to come back. It is your own desire, it is your own wish, and it is your free will that is going to be respected. So nobody should think that we have a membership like a cult has, or there is any fear that if we get out of Sahaja Yoga, then these people will catch hold of our necks and bring it back. So it is not, it is a welcoming place, and also it has an exit door. Some people just get through one door and get out like a shuttle, no problem. It's all right for us. On the contrary, one feels relieved with such people, because if they cannot stick on, they cannot get to Sahaja. Like any tree, supposing if you embed it in the ground and start shifting from there, what will you do with such a tree? It cannot exist, it cannot grow. So it is your own understanding that you have to take to, your own wisdom. We cannot force Sahaja Yoga on anyone, and neither we want to. Nor Sahaja Yoga is going to fall at your feet and give you false ideas. Whatever it is, you see for yourself and receive the blessings of your spirit. Grow in it, understand it fully, and enjoy it. This kind of state never existed in human life before. It's a very new world I'm talking about. Wherever you go, you have to pay, and then God knows whether you enjoy it or not. But here, it is within you. It's all within you. It's there. Only thing is that you have to know yourself. Now, in an ego-oriented personality, there can be a question why mother should do it. It's a thankless job, I tell you. If you can do it, I'll be very thankful to you. It's really a thankless job in the sense that you feel so hurt when you work so hard on a person, give him realization, raise the Kundalini, really work very, very hard, and then the person just turns out to be a criminal somewhere. You just don't know what to say. It's like a mother who gives birth to a child, looks after the child and makes it grow, and then he ends up like a criminal. It's very, very saddening. But doesn't matter. Now, I started my Sahaja Yoga, as you know, with 6 people. For 4 years, I was laboring with 6 people in England, in London. You can imagine. Then we got the 7th one, and then the 8th one, then 2 ran away. So only 6 were left. You see, it was like the mathematical questions you get, where you say, a person came to work and he ran away 2nd day. Then another came, ran away after 3rd day. Same thing. I used to wonder, how can there be work and how can the work be finished with these runaways? In Sahaja Yoga also we have such problems. But also you should know that there are people who have felt it, their own glory, and they have risen up to it and come up. From England, I have great hopes, very great hopes. As I said, that England is the heart of the universe. It is the heart of the universe. Especially Hampstead is what we call the jigarin, is that muscle of the heart which thrills the heart. See, Hampstead is even much more important, which gives the thrills. And so I expect that we will have people of great poetic qualities and of great sanctity in this Hampstead, and where a day will come that will see the glory of God's love and His kingdom. born in this Hampstead. To the people who do not know about England, the deeper side of it is just another country in Europe. To me, it is not. To me, it is very important. And that's why I've been working here for 10 years. This is the 10th year I'm working. I hope to do more for 2 years. While in India, I've worked hardly for 2 years. But there are thousands and thousands of Sahaj Yogis, while here we have about 1,000 in London. That's a good number to start with. So, if you have any questions, you may ask me, and then we'll have the session of realization. But I have to make one humble request that you should not, at the time of meditation, leave the place and behave in a very absurd manner. That's not proper. You must respect. You must respect others who are trying to get their realization. So it's better you leave earlier, otherwise you be civil to them and get your realization also. It may work out today, quite possible. As I've seen the other day in Brighton, they all got it in one shot. Why not in Hampstead, which I think is a very great place. It's a very subtle, special place in the heart of the universe. So it should work out here. May God bless you. Now ask me questions if you have any, without any fear, but not irrelevant, stupid questions. You understand that. It's not good. I would not like to waste time of people who have come to seek the truth. So please ask me questions if you have any, or we will go in for the realization. No questions? Wonderful people. No questions at all? Oh. Yes, yes, please.
It's not really a question, it's just that I'm finding it hard to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So a way of adjusting the microphone.
What is it? Can you come and tell me some of it? You can't hear? Huh?
It seems to distort.
This is not all right. What did he say? I didn't follow. You couldn't get any words to yourself. Did you say that? Same with me. I can't hear you. It's mutual, but doesn't matter. You see, even if you have not heard me, makes no difference. Nothing. Love has no language. And this divine power has no language. All right? Did you understand that much?
No.
Did you follow me? Even that? I am saying that love does not require any language. It is an all-pervading power, which is everywhere. And whatever may be the language, it makes no difference. It is a silent language which will work it out. I was surprised some of the Sahaj Yogis who went to India were very silently meditating when I was speaking in Marathi or Hindi. And I was amazed how they were so attentive. They said, "Thank God we did not understand, Mother, what you were saying, so we were not putting our mind into it. And we were just enjoying the vibrations." Isn't it surprising that they would sit for an hour or so just listening to me in some foreign language? All right. Doesn't matter. Right? What's wrong with your thing, you see? Acoustics are wrong. What's wrong? They can't hear me.
The microphone is as loud as it can be, and I think there's probably a problem with the loudspeakers themselves. Unfortunately, we're not able to get to the controls. No, we can't get to the controls like we can at Catching Hall.
All right?
At Catching Hall, we get to the controls, but here we can't. I'll see if we can do something.
Sorry for this, some sort of a mechanical problem. But doesn't matter. The mechanics in you are perfect. I don't know a word about this electricity business that you people have created. Not a word. I don't know how it works. But as far as your Kundalini is concerned, I'll work it out. There's no problem on that. All right. There's acoustics, I think, of this town hall may be wrong. All right. Now what should I do if they can't hear me? Can you hear me now? The gentleman? All right.
I think, Mataji, one of the things is that you have a soft voice, and at the end of the sentence, the voice disappears.
With this.
The word at the end of each sentence you say disappears because your voice is soft.
Softens down.
Yeah.
My voice softens.
At the end of when you make a point, the voice goes very soft and we don't hear the last word of a sentence.
What about Sir Yogis? You heard me fully? There's a little difference. I'll tell you, I must confess to you very humbly, that when a non-Sahaj Yogi speaks to me, I find it difficult to understand. But if a Sahaj Yogi speaks to me, it's easier. I must confess it's a little deficiency with me. That's why if anybody asks me a question, even in the first row, I'll ask some Sahaj Yogi to tell me what's there. Because my ears are, I think, little bit not so all right. So it is with you people also maybe that once you get your realization, now the Sahaj Yogis are sitting at the back and they can hear me every word. So there's something wrong with this voice of mine because it doesn't adjust to your ears for the frequencies, I think. Doesn't matter. It will work. All right? So,
the only thing is it's difficult to understand if you don't hear.
Don't hear.
Are you saying it's not important to understand?
No, it is important to understand, but not to think about it. Forget it. Forget it. Don't think too much. Whatever you don't have to understand, you better not understand. Because sometimes, talking becomes a barrier. And listening is another barrier. And then thinking is the worst. All right? So let us see how it works out. All right? Let us see how it works out within. You will gradually understand what purpose my speech serves. Gradually. All right? I have to speak with a purpose. But what is the purpose, that you will understand little later if you don't mind. But just now, you must understand the purpose of your life, that is your spirit, and get to it. Now is it clear what I said?
That sentence, yes.
Yes, all right, thank you. All right, let us put our hands towards me and me towards you. Now, I think you see this also slips out. See, I'm very bad at electrical things. I never know even how to open my radio. I'm so hopelessly bad. So if I'm making mistakes, you should not mind because I'm not so mechanical. I don't understand. So what you have to do is to be relaxed in the sense that don't put any strain on your neck or on your body, but sit straight and no strain on the neck at all. Neck we have strained too much, so leave it in the center. Not too much at the back, not too much in front, but keep it in the center because this neck has a problem. All right? Now you have to stretch your hands straight like this towards me. And close your eyes, that's all. You have to take out your spectacles if possible because it helps also your eyes. And take out your shoes if possible. One should not have anything tight on the waist or in the neck. Little bit loosen. If it is not uncomfortable, that's all. If it is comfortable, then it's all right. First thing is you should be comfortable and not disturbed. That is the main thing. And not to have any fears, not any guilt. That is very important. Not to have any guilt. Whatever I have said, I have not said for you. So you don't have any guilt built in you. Just say first and foremost thing, after closing your eyes, that Mother, I am not guilty. Say it thrice with full confidence. I request you to say that. Please say that, Mother, I am not guilty. Please, this is how you respect yourself. You have no business to condemn yourself because you are the temple of God. Just say it in your heart. But with full confidence. Not doubting yourself at all. For my sake, please don't doubt yourself. Just say, Mother, I am not guilty. And forget about what you have done or anything. Forget the past. I am talking about the present at this moment. So just please say, Mother, I am not guilty. It's a very important thing. Now keep your eyes shut. Please don't open them. Because once the Kundalini starts rising, you have to keep your eyes open and the attention will be attracted inside, and after it reaches the Agya Chakra, then you will become thoughtlessly aware. There won't be any thoughts, but you will be fully aware. So please don't open your eyes till I tell you. This is one thing you have to do. That's all. Not to open your eyes till I tell you. Now, the left hand should be towards me throughout. Left hand is symbolically indicative of your desire. And the right hand is your action. So we have to use the right hand to express our action. The first thing, as I told you, not to feel guilty. But I know you are all feeling still guilty because I can feel on your chakras. Now will you please again say it 3 times, otherwise you will be punished for 32 times or 64 times. That's the only punishment you have to have, is to say, Mother, I am not guilty. Now put the right hand on your heart. Heart. Here resides the Spirit, in the heart. So, with the left hand towards me, open towards me, you have to say, Mother, am I the Spirit? Ask a question, Mother, am I the Spirit? Now you must know when you are the Spirit. You don't need anybody to guide you, because you will be enlightened by your Spirit and the Spirit will guide you. Because after realization, you develop a new awareness by which you are guided through your vibrations. So you have to put your hand down on the left hand side of your stomach, where to say, Mother, am I my own master? Am I my own guide? Am I my own guru? Any one of these questions you can ask 10 times. Establish your confidence first that you are the spirit which is above, detached, and is the source of joy, complete source of joy. With confidence you have to ask these questions. I am here to answer them. So please ask the question in your heart, saying, Mother, am I my own master? Am I my own guru? Put your hand on the right hand side, left hand side, stomach. Here is the center for the establishment of your guru principle, your master principle. You are the master, as I say, of your body, of your mind, of your intellect. You are not to play into them, but you become the master. You don't need any guru. You become your own guru. It's better now. Now, raise your hand again to your heart. And now with full confidence you say, Mother, I am the spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Because the center of the heart has got 12 petals. So you have to say 12 times, Mother, I am the spirit, with full confidence and respect of yourself, which you are. You are the spirit, no doubt, but just assert. That is how we are clearing our centers. Now, raise your right hand to your left side at the base of your neck. This is another center which is get caught up when we feel guilty. Now those who have said that I am the spirit, you must know that spirit can never be guilty of anything. It is a sinless, beautiful, brilliant diamond within you. It cannot get contaminated by any guilt. So you have to say now here 8 times, Mother, I am not guilty. For those who have always felt guilty can say 16 times. Now, raise this hand on top of your head and put it at the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft part in your childhood, and put your palm on top of it. Let it rest. And now move the head in a clockwise manner, pressing it down with your palm. Just press it down and move it in a clockwise manner. If you do it from the sides, you will do it better. Hold it from the sides. Put your hand sideways, not from front. You do it better. And now turn it little bit pressing it down with your palm. Turn your hand, not your head. At this point, again, your freedom is to be respected. I cannot cross over it. So you have to say that you want your realization. So you can say, Mother, I want my realization. Please, may I have the realization? Please say it 7 times, just pressing it. You must touch your head. It's all hot, you can see that, the heat is coming up. You must touch it and press it down. I see such a lot of heat is coming out. Now, 7 times you have to say. After that, you can raise your hand and see if there's a cool breeze coming in. This is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. So you can ask a question, Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Every one of you. You can change your hands now. You can use the left hand. Put the right hand towards me. Keep your eyes shut and ask the question, Mother, is this the breeze? All of you should get it. Possible. Change your hands again if you want to. You go on changing and see if there's a cool breeze coming out. It has to be cool breeze. First the heat will come also is a good sign that the heat is going out. All the heat with tension and all that is going out. It's working out. It's very subtle. We are moving from gross awareness to a subtler awareness of the roots. So naturally, one has to pay attention to it. Little in front, it is not at the back of the head, but little bit in the front side. Try one after another and pay attention to it. Very hot today. Now, without opening the eyes, again put back hands towards me, like this, and see if there's a cool breeze coming to your fingertips to begin with. Just put both the hands and see if there's a cool breeze. Ask again the question, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Ask thrice. It means the Kundalini. Kundalini is the Holy Ghost. How is the lady? It's all right. Don't worry, she'll be all right. She'll be all right. Don't worry. Don't worry, she'll be all right. Don't worry, she'll be all right. She'll be all right. Don't worry, I'm looking out. She'll come through. She'll be all right. Now, if you are getting cool breeze in the hand, you can also Now see it, if you raise your hands, open your eyes and raise your hands. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly. Raise your hands like this. Like this. As much as you can stress, let's see. Yes. Are you feeling? Are you feeling the cool breeze? Are you feeling the cool breeze now? Those who are feeling should say yes. All right. Now just put your hands like that and see now if you are feeling the cool breeze. Close your eyes and enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Close your eyes. At this time, there are Sahajogis here who will help you to completely establish the experience and to see if there are any obstacles. So Sahajogi should do it very carefully without talking and raise the Kundalini. If necessary, in some people, don't talk to them, don't touch them, just start raising the Kundalini. Slowly try to do it. Keep your eyes shut. They'll work it out for you. Now those who have come for the first time and have felt the cool breeze, raise your hands first of all. First time who have come and felt the cool breeze, raise your hands higher. Yeah, good. It's good. So, please put down. Did you see them? Can you work on them and see? No. And those who have not felt, please raise your hands. At all. The cool breeze. For the first time who have come and have not felt the cool breeze, raise your hand. Marcus, who's there? Has he felt the cool breeze there? Ellen, behind you, the gentleman who could not hear me. All right, then it's all right, it's done. Now just see the people who have not felt the cool breeze. Please raise your hands, please. It's one gentleman, this lady, this gentleman.
He says this.